All right, let's cut to some more breaking visuals that we are getting ahead of Tamil Nadu polls. Panneerselvam is all set to join DMK. He's likely to get one seat, and these are the visuals that you see on your screens right now is of Panneerselvam, and this is of course a big decision that he has taken in Tamil Nadu, and this is of course very close to the state assembly election. Of course, Panneerselvam once a very huge stalwart of AIADMK, and then of course that differences happened there in the party with EPS, and now we are seeing that Panneerselvam is set to join DMK. This is of course a major development coming from Tamil Nadu, and sources are also telling us that he is likely to get one seat. So how much he is going to impact the elections there, how much benefit DMK is going to get out from him after of course his entry into DMK. But this is of course a major shift in Tamil Nadu politics. Earlier we were hearing that OPS could form his own party, as in the case of TTV Dinakaran and VK Sasikala. As we've seen, they've launched their parties. But here what Panneerselvam has done is that he is joining the DMK. Purnima Mulli is joining us on this story. Purnima, tell us about this decision of Panneerselvam joining DMK and how significant it is ahead of the assembly polls in Tamil Nadu.
Well, if I can show you the visuals on the screen, Panneerselvam's loyalists have already gathered here. Panneerselvam is entering Arivalayam. You can see the visuals on your screen. You can see a lot of security presence here because OPS loyalists have gathered. And he will be entering Arivalayam in a short while from now. Chief Minister MK Stalin has already arrived. The official joining is scheduled to take place. You can see the car on the screen that's coming towards Arivalayam. That is Panneerselvam's car, and Panneerselvam reaches Arivalayam. You can see he's being accompanied by his supporters here who are in fact raising slogans in support of Panneerselvam's decision to join the DMK. Remember this after Panneerselvam time and again repeatedly said that the AIADMK should stay united, and that's the only way the DMK can be defeated in 2026. But Edappadi Palaniswamy made it clear that there is no place for Panneerselvam within the AIADMK. There's no question of re-inducting Panneerselvam, which is why you can see that after hectic negotiations, he's finally decided to join the DMK for the 2026 elections. A lot of supporters here waiting for Panneerselvam to meet Tamil Nadu Chief Minister MK Stalin, and that is going to happen now.
And Purnima, what could be the arrangement here for OPS? We know earlier, of course, he planning to flaunt his own party, which didn't happen. But joining DMK, which once was the arch rival of OPS and, of course, of AIADMK, what exactly happened here? Why he's now shifting towards DMK? Well, we seem to have lost that contact. In fact, yeah, Purnima Murli is back with us. Purnima, I was asking that what could be the arrangement there for OPS in DMK, because we know that he once was an ardent hater of DMK and he wanted to flout his own party also. But what exactly happened here? What is something that he's going to get out of this joining from the DMK?
The Pandi.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question, please?
Yes. My question was, Purnima, that what arrangements would be there for OPS in DMK? What's he's going to get out of this joining DMK, a party which he always opposed?
Absolutely. In fact, he was an AIADMK loyalist, a three-time chief minister who was made the chief minister because of late J. Jayalalitha, and he so far had maintained that he wants the AIADMK to stay united. He wanted to be re-inducted back into the party, but Edappadi made it clear that he will not do that. And during the assembly session last week, O. Panneerselvam had met DMK President and Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin at the Secretariat, and ever since then there's been speculation doing the rounds about how O. Panneerselvam is exploring the possibility to join hands with the DMK because he was not given a place within the AIADMK. He's decided to join the DMK. He ruled out the possibility of starting his own party because many of his loyalists have already either joined the AIADMK or the DMK. Therefore, he had only one choice: either to join the DMK or stay away from elections, and he's decided to join hands with the DMK.
And Purnima, what has been the response on this from the AIADMK's side, and what went wrong there? Why talks failed between EPS and OPS?
Well, Edappadi did not even give that option of holding discussions with O. Panneerselvam. In fact, O. Panneerselvam through media press conferences had time and again said that the AIADMK should stay united and only that will help defeat the DMK. Time and again he sent messages to Edappadi through press conferences that the need of the hour is the AIADMK staying united. But remember, TTV Dinakaran had already joined the NDA fold through his own party, the AMMK. Sasikla launched her own party because she also was not in a position to be reinducted back into the party. Therefore, Sasikla, while she decided to float her own party because the AIADMK's enemy throughout has been the DMK. Therefore, they did not explore the possibility of joining the DMK, which is a criticism that O. Panneerselvam faces. Somebody who was chosen by Jayalalitha, who was made a three-time chief minister by J. Jayalalitha, is now joining her own rival party, the DMK. So that's the criticism that O. Panneerselvam faces. We'll have to see what his response is and why he decided to join the DMK. But he did not have any other choice because Edappadi said that he can never be reinducted back into the AIADMK.
And Purnima, which are the areas in the state where we could see that there's a dominance of OPS, where he could bring some sort of votes for the DMK?
Well, for the DMK, it's Theni that will become a stronghold because O. Panneerselvam's hometown is in fact Theni, and that is where he's got tremendous support, and therefore for the DMK, Madurai and Theni regions will be interesting to watch out for because that's also where the Devar community is strong, and he belongs to the Devar community, so that will sort of help the DMK do better. But in terms of what the AIADMK, the BJP will have to say, we'll have to wait and see because the NDA was also planning to rope in O. Panneerselvam, but because of Edappadi Palanisamy, that possibility that did not materialize, and therefore we'll now have to wait and see how the parties, including Edappadi Palanisamy and the BJP, react to this move.
Purnima, stay with us. We also have A. Sarvanan of DMK. Thank you so much, Mr. Sarvanan, joining us here on CNN News 18. We can see the visuals of O. Panneerselvam reaching there, and in fact, he'll be joining pretty soon. What is going to be the benefit that DMK is going to get? Because he was somebody who was an ardent opposer of DMK once.
Yeah. See, let's leave certain benefits, electoral gains, little aside. Look at the perception. A former chief minister, 2 times chief minister, belonging to the ADMK party, shunning their party and joining DMK ahead of elections. What does that convey to the people of Tamil Nadu? That DMK is the party where you can excel. DMK is the party which works for the upliftment of the people of Tamil Nadu. DMK is the party where you can grow. DMK is the party which will accommodate everybody. DMK is the party which will be the answer for the aspirations of even former chief ministers. What perception this will create among the people of Tamil Nadu? Look at that. Then we will speak about vote gain, electoral dividends and all that ahead of elections. For 2-time former chief minister.
Mr. Saravanan, in fact, we can see the visuals also there. He's being welcomed by Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, MK Stalin. You've talked about that you will not be considering the electoral benefits. But as far as, of course, what is the arrangement for him? Because he's, of course, as you rightly mentioned, three-time Chief Minister. And if he's coming into your party, he would, of course, be seeking some sort of a seats or, few things which your party may decide how to do it, how to give it, when to give it, what to do it.
See, everything will be worked out eventually. He has taken a decision to join, I think, which is the right decision. If you look at a few ADMK bigwigs, they have joined the party very recently. Mr. Anwar Raja, who was the tallest Muslim leader in the ADMK party, he refused to remain in the ADMK and joined the DMK, and Mr. Vaithilingam joined us, Mr. Manoj Pandyan, who was with OPS earlier, had come and joined us. And now Mr. O. Panneerselvam himself. We all of them are accommodated very well, and they are actively campaigning. And Mr. OPS also will be accommodated, commensurating his stature.
So how confident you are for the victory or repeating your government in Tamil Nadu, and what is going to be his role into that?
See, a three-time Chief Minister is coming and joining a party ahead of elections should tell you which way the wind is blowing. So we are going to sweep this 2026 elections, how many cornered fight it is, and the leader will decide a role for him. Definitely that will be a very good role considering his clout in the south of Tamil Nadu and the positions he has held in the last 20 years.
And as far as, Mr. Saravanan, the entire politics in Tamil Nadu is concerned right now, which seems to be, divided in, multiple parties there. How do you see this battle of Tamil Nadu this time around, where you have many parties in the fray?
Yeah, see, I think there is going to be a four-cornered contest. So, DMK is well poised. The welfare measures, what we have brought in the last 5 years, has created a pro-incumbency wave. And the principal opposition, the ADMK, is a non-starter. Big leaders are leaving them. And the alliance dispute between ADMK and BJP is speaking right now. And the BJP leaders are claiming that it is going to be a coalition government. BJP MLAs become ministers. I think this has upset the ADMK leadership a lot. And the number of seats, there are a lot of issues with regard to the number of seats, the BJP and ADMK. BJP is asking around 50 to 60 seats. But ADMK is unwilling to give that much seats. But whether ADMK will be able to resist this demand of the BJP, we'll have to wait and see. And there is no cohesion. Until last year, all the ADMK ex-ministers, second-line leaders were abusing BJP. That they have lost the 2021 elections only because of allying with the BJP. So I don't know how they're going to work together, and what will they say and get votes?
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Saravanan. We also have Purnima Murli back with us. Purnima, of course, as Mr. Saravanan was also talking about a four-corner fight. How do you see this multi-corner fight there in Tamil Nadu, and who's going to get the edge?
Well, seems like it's going to be a multi-cornered fight because the DMK and the Congress, even though there have been issues between the two, and there's been a rift of sorts between the two. Sources say that tomorrow, officially, the DMK Congress alliance is going to continue, and the talks are going to begin tomorrow. And if you look at the NDA fold, it has the AIADMK and other parties and other smaller parties as well. So Tamil Nadu Vetri Karagam is all set to contest alone, and then you have Seeman's party as well. So it's a four-cornered fight at the moment. But the DMK, even earlier this week in our conclave, both the Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister said that there could be other fronts here, but the contest and the fight in Tamil Nadu for 2026 is between the DMK and the AIADMK, and there are many parties that have formed, but that really does not have any power this time around, is the word that came in from both the Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister, who spoke about it at our conclave that was held earlier this week. Back to
and
you.
also, Purnima, who all are joining today with the OPS? Any big leader that you can recognize or you would want to share with our viewers?
Well, O Panneerselvam's supporters, a few of the supporters have already either joined the DMK or the AIADMK. So most of his supporters over a period of time had already joined either of the Dravidian parties, and it's only Sengotian, a veteran, a former AIADMK leader who joined Tamaraga Vetri Karagam. But at the moment, some of the small supporters had already gathered here as early as 9 a.m. to welcome O Panneerselvam to the DMK headquarters. So not many veterans were still part of the O Panneerselvam camp, and therefore no other major significant move. It's only O Panneerselvam who was made the Chief Minister by late Jayalalitha, whose enemy has always been the DMK, has decided to join hands with the DMK. We'll have to wait and see what he has to say as to why he chose to join the DMK. That's something that will be asked to him after he comes out. There will be a short press conference, so we'll have to ask him why he decided to join hands with the DMK. He was waiting to see if Edapadi would re-induct him back to the party, because he always said he's not going to float his own party. He's going to be part of the AIADMK, and he wants to be re-inducted. And he said only the unity of these ousted leaders will help the AIADMK do better in the 2026 elections. But Edapadi made it clear that O Panneerselvam will never be re-inducted back into the party, and that's why after discussions with the DMK, since yesterday there were speculations of O Panneerselvam joining the DMK. That did not happen yesterday, and just this morning we got confirmation that O Panneerselvam will be officially joining the DMK. So we'll have to wait and see what O Panneerselvam has to say as far as his decision is concerned.
That's right. It's going to be very interesting as to what OPS is going to say. But Purnima, if I may ask you, stay with us. We have Vivek Narayan with us, editor South. Vivek, thank you so much. Good morning, joining to us here on CNN News 18. My question is that electorally, we will see what benefit it's going to augur for DMK. But as far as optics are concerned, how it is going to benefit DMK largely because he's somebody who's been, former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu.
Yeah, Chief Minister not once but thrice over and seen as J. Jayalalitha's confidant, the person whom she could trust with. She did not trust EPS or senior leaders at that point, only him. He was picked out as a trustworthy of Amma, as a person who's carrying the torch of Amma's faith with him. He does certainly have some benefit for DMK, especially perception-wise. But if you look at his ground strength, whether he has people, feet on the ground, whether he can swing this election by himself, no. Because as you move in, you will see that closer when Stalin makes a decision, or when we see seat selection and seat sharing, you will see that OPS faction may not get anything at all, apart from that one seat at Bodhinaikanur in Theni district, which will go to him. He can contest the elections. Apart from him, it is unlikely that there will be any leeway given to the party, especially the kind of coalition pressure that DMK is under from Congress and other parties. So, as I said, perception-wise, it's a big leg up for DMK Supremo and sitting Chief Minister. But in terms of actual vote strength, yes, his community, the Mukkulathur community, is strong in South Tamil Nadu. And there will be some confusion within the community seniors, whether the community is being sidelined. There are others in the community who are with the alliance, with the AIADMK BJP alliance. So there would be some confusion, and even if that 2% vote swing is here or there, certain constituencies, even if in 5-6 constituencies he can make a difference, that would go a long way for the DMK alliance. Yeah.
All right. Stay with us, Vivek. We also have Payal Mehta joining on in this story. Payal, we are seeing the visuals there. OPS, O Panneerselvam, has joined DMK today. How is NDA is looking at this joining of OPS, somebody who was ardent hater of the DMK once?
It is very important to understand that, look at the optics, visuals Arun play more than anything else as well. When OPS entered the DMK, he was welcomed by MK Stalin and no less as well. That actually tells you the kind of importance they want to give to him as a leader. Remember, he's been the former Chief Minister of the state of Tamil Nadu, one of the closest aides as far as Jayalalitha was concerned. That's a different story that, multiple factions of the Jayalalitha camp now stand in multiple places as well. But it's a very important and very significant move ahead of the Tamil Nadu elections, because nobody wants to sit out. No politician wants to sit out, as a matter of ego as well. He tried his best to make sure that the NDA was able to take him, but OPS was completely blocked by EPS. EPS made it very, very clear, Arun, to the NDA that they could not take OPS and they should not take Sasikala and splinter factions. Although some better sense had prevailed, and then the EPS was okay with, TTT Dinakaran joining ranks with the NDA, which initially also he was really opposed to as well. So it's an important combination coming to the fore. EPS might not be really affected by this. He might just think that he's not done anything great in the sense that OPS is a spent force. But the community, Tevar community's insult is something which the DMK is likely to cite as well. And in politics, Arun, there are no permanent friends, there are no permanent enemies as well. In the run-up to the election, the OPS faction will be happy that he will be able to get a seat or 2 seats at the max. And probably it will be important to see from here on whether he wants his son to contest or whether he decides to contest himself. But, this is a big Tamil Nadu election. Dynamics have changed. There are more entrants into the party fold in terms of the political setup over here. And then compared to the earlier times when there were just 2 Dravidian parties which were battling each other as well. But now the BJP has gone full form into this election. They are trying to see whatever alliances they can really strike as well. And of course, there's a new entrant called Vijay, which everybody is waiting to see. Will he be just a splash in the pan, or will he be somebody who can become a formidable force to reckon with?